I'm a 16-year-old French citizen living in South Korea, studying at the French School of Seoul. However, I just arrived in Seoul last September. I've lived in Asia for the most of my life in a total of 15 years. I've started my Asian tour at the very young age of 1 year old. Nevertheless, I was born in Paris, France. I have always kept a close relation with Europe, as it is where most of my family is based. At that very young age, I moved to South Asia, in Ho Chi Minh City, Vietnam, Bangkok, Thailand, and Singapore, before moving on to the north of Asia in South Korea. Actually, when I stayed in Singapore, I played a very important sport, which is rugby. I feel like rugby has helped me massively for building my character, but also it has given me the opportunity to gain confidence. In addition to the importance of rugby, I feel like this sport has a very competitive image of itself, but is also helpful for the team building spirit and taught me respect for my teammates and also for my opponents. At one point, I was team captain for my school. I was honored to be given this position, and it helped me build my leadership and how to motivate but also encourage the team. Even though I feel closer to the Asian culture, I still recognize myself as a fellow European, especially because I have always followed a French educational system, but also after choosing my second language, Spanish. Spain is a country that I have always dreamed of because of the culture, the language, and of course, the food. But what I felt really interesting about the Spanish language is that it is very common and diffused around the world, mainly in South America. Because not only was I intrigued by the Spanish way of life, I also want to discover all of the other Latino countries. These days I'm getting closer to my college years and I'm exploring the possibilities to study in Europe, but predominantly in Spain. A few weeks back, I went to an info session on European universities. I was presented by IE University in Madrid, and it really caught my attention. Then we went to their booth to learn more about this university. That is when I learned about a summer program. IE looks like an amazing university for its bachelor programs of business, and also as they are highly ranked. Furthermore, I am very interested by the business and entrepreneurship track, as I feel it really corresponds to me, as I want to do some business-oriented studies, and I'm very interested in economics. Even though economy is very important, I have to improve my leadership skills. Not that it's not good enough, but I need to learn more about leadership and how to manage group